Chapter 11. One vending machine and one human. Hakan, if the enemy approaches from the back, make sure to tell me, okay? Ray Mize, welcome. Yes, if you win, you get another one for free. The enemy is here. When you say, if you win, then should I interpret that as the enemy has come, right? Ray Mize, welcome. Yes, it feels easy to communicate my will with Ray Mize. Her senses are really sharp, so we don't need to say anything to understand each other's intentions. I think? But, is it true that Ray Mize is a weak hunter? Now that I'm able to observe her movements, I've been paying attention to her fight. She is trying to avoid hitting me with her elbow, and she's only done it once. Her footwork is not that quick, but when she's dodging attacks she only uses the minimum amount of movement needed, and only needs to move a short distance. Even though we're in a really tight space and her movements are limited, she's never accidentally hit me. Even though it's an amateur's observation, I can tell that her movements are not simple. Ah, this movement. Yes, this movement. It feels just like those days of being forced to carry rocks by Master, those hellish trials. Ray Mize, Master? Is it possible Ray Mize actually had harsh training with her Master and is well trained but hasn't been able to utilize it until now? Maybe by carrying me she was reminded of her past training and is able to move like she's supposed to. Even if I'm wrong, I'm glad that Ray Mize isn't in any danger. But what kind of setting is this? Carrying a vending machine and then becoming stronger. If it was normal then she would drop me and suddenly get a power up. Oh, you are really good. That destructive power and movement, truly amazing. You are embarrassing me with your praise. Ray Mize, don't get distracted now, concentrate on the battle. I know you're not used to praise, but we're in the middle of a battle. Stop looking like an idiot. Focus on the battle, just watching you is making me nervous. Look, the enemy is already nearing us. If you win, you get another one for free. The enemy is here. Mao, even you Hakan, don't praise me so much. Ray Mize, what the hell was I saying about connecting our will? You already forgot our talk from before. Mao, barrier, activate. I stopped the approaching frogmen before they reached her body. That was dangerous, so close. What is this blue light? It not only stops the enemy's attack, it also chooses who is allowed to enter or exit. I've never seen or heard about this before. Is this your divine gift? So, divine gifts are rare, huh? The perverted leader is wailing at you. Even though you're in battle you look really carefree. He slashed the frog that jumped on him. Perverted leader is not someone to be underestimated. No, this is Hakan's power. Ray Mize. Ray Mize. I wanted to keep it a secret from this person. There's no point in telling you no though. Her trust in everyone is part of her pure personality. That smile on the perverted leader. It's telling me he's planning something bad. He really might try and steal me at this rate. This guy, I rank him as the most dangerous. I should befriend Hakan more from now on. Perverted ass. UN, please get along well with him, Ray Mize. If there weren't dead frogmen everywhere then it would look like an everyday comedic discussion. Also, who wants to be friends with you, you perverted leader? We're done cleaning up here. You guys cut off their tongues. We are going to submit them to the guild. Perverted leader, you do it. They're too sticky and disgusting. Phew, I don't do boring and tiring stuff like this since I'm the leader. Perverted leader, dictator, lolican, I'm not getting paid enough for this. You guys sure got some guts, huh? Perverted leader, they are unexpectedly acting like they're at home. It may look like they are fighting but they're actually flirting with each other. I'm not completely sure this was translated properly, but it's funny so whatever. This perverted leader, he might look shady but it seems like he might actually be a pretty good guy. Maybe he's one of those people who's liked by his teammates but an asshole to others. I shouldn't lower my guard. Ray Mize, what should we do next? Of course, we can also stay here. Perverted leader, Ito, I want to go help them since they might be in danger, so let's go. Hakan, you are also okay with it, right? Ray Mize, I knew Ray Mize would say that. Of course, I have no objections. Welcome, yes. Since the enemy managed to reach here, it means the front line must be having a tough time. I don't have any intentions to stop us from joining them, but I should be prepared to activate barrier anytime. When we arrived at the front line, we saw a muddy battle in progress. Perverted leader's party went and started attacking the frogs. The hunters were being pushed back, so when they saw the reinforcements they started cheering. But the difference in numbers was still far too much. The information we got said there would be 50, but there are at least 100. And if we count the dead bodies, then there were around 200. You've really helped us, Karyoirukuan. As expected from the fool's eccentric party. Guildmaster. The bear guildmaster is walking towards us. With his nails dyed red in blood, his presence increased even more. I guess he fights without weapons. No, you could say that his fists, his nails' sharpness could be compared to a katana. But really, what a weird name for a party. There were no more jobs for us, so we came even though we weren't needed. Perverted leader, I thank you for your help. There were far too many enemies. Thanks to you we were able to exterminate them. But I wonder if other settlements gathered here. This was far too off the predictions for this to be a single settlement. Guildmaster, not only that, but they seem to be really aggressive. Usually, frogmen will retreat before getting exterminated. Guildmaster, true, when I was attacked by frogmen, they knew their attacks couldn't get through and gave up. I can say that this organism isn't so reckless as to fight till death. Fumu, then there can only be one thing. It might be that. Ma, it will be that. 3 of them are looking really tense. The way they said it, it seems like it's something really bad. They should just go out and say it. I can't even ask you guys. Nay, what is that? Raimise. Nice Raimise. Sumanu. This is just an assumption, but there is a high chance a King Frogman appeared. Sumanu means sorry. Oh, King Frogman. What's that? It sounds strong just from the name. It feels like something dangerous is coming. Chapter 12, Argument. The injured people were resting in the supply cart. Some number of men were left behind to guard the. Bringing only the strong and veteran hunters, they headed for the settlement where there might be a King Frogman. It was decided that we were going to attack it. I noticed the author was actually using, for chance, so I've decided to not use them for anything except thing related to the status. Terms unique to this setting will still be capitalized. Also, the author does a really good job of providing context for who's speaking, so I'm going to try leaving the labels out. I've even been omitting text before so it didn't get too redundant, lol. If this was a normal novel, then the protagonist, me, would be in the subjugation unit, but as a vending machine Raimise and I stayed behind. Well, our mission was to supply food to begin with, so this much is expected. The fool's eccentric party, led by Karyoiru, what poor naming sense, joined the King Frogman hunt. Also, there are supposedly only a small number of frogmen protecting the king, so we can just relax here. In other words, it's selling time. We were near the supply cart, so let's earn a bit of points. Welcome. There are hot meals and drinks. Drinks are only 1 silver. Raimise reacted to my call by helping out. It seems it was the right time to take a rest, and cup ramen, tea, and sports drinks sold the most. At first many people didn't like the weird taste of the sports drinks, but the rumor that drinking it would relieve your fatigue prompted many hunters to buy it. As a matter of fact, the sports drink with the blue and white logo was originally developed as a medicine. I remember that in the past it helped when I was having a cold or diarrhea. It's the perfect drink for a situation like this where everyone is tired. When I can eat warm food without needing to make a fire, I can't get enough. We don't even have to clean, it makes me really happy. I want one on my team. A vending machine's ability is really useful for hunters, so they are looking at me enviously. It's already troublesome enough with the perverted leader, and now I have to look out for the other hunters too. Raimise is smiling happily since other people are complimenting me. She doesn't understand the meaning of their gaze. If this keeps up. Sorry, but can someone help out with the injured ones? I will help. Hakan, I'm going to leave you alone, but don't cry just because you got lonely, okay? Please come again. What's with that? Then, I'm going. I responded to her teasing with a quick retort, so she acted a little angry by pouting, then left. If I was in my real body it might have looked like an interaction between a couple, but I'm just a machine. Utto, that gullible one went away. Now's the time. A short man with a tooth protruding was looking suspiciously and walked towards me. I know it's the worst judging people by their looks, but I have to say it. He looks way too shady. What else can I say? He looks like some small fry. I want to give him the title of Little Criminal. He's getting closer while humming, his eyes seems to be licking me all over. When I see his gaze, I notice he's looking at the place where you insert your asterisk 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 asterisk. ED, just kidding, it says money. What should I buy? The small fry-looking hunter said that in a really loud idiotic voice, and he tries to insert a silver pick in the place for coins. This guy, he wants to rob my money. Then, I should take the appropriate response for this. Welcome. I said it at my loudest volume. UEI. Oh, he was surprised enough to jump. My voice and his attracted the attention of others. Now, what will you do in this situation? He really can talk. It really is amazing. Oh. Acting like you're admiring me, your expression looks really forced. If you drop the act and buy something I'll let you go, but you don't seem like an honest human. If you really understand my voice then give me the money, unless you want to be destroyed, understand? He said it in a low voice. Oh, this asshole just started kicking me. Don't underestimate vending machines just because we don't have limbs. I will show you the power of a vending machine. I dropped a mineral water down, and the man's look became visibly happier. The moment he pushed his hand through the flap, I dropped another product. Again, that sound. Hoot! Hot yar, foo ha 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 ha, corn soup which I heated to its maximum capacity. However, I'm not done yet. If you win, you get another one for free. I dropped more continuously so that he couldn't take away his hands. This is the price you pay for hurting my beautiful body and trying to steal my money. I will never forgive you. Continue to suffer from the heat, mwahahahaha. Shit. A mere box dares to underestimate me? I will destroy you. He took out a sword with his other hand and brandished it at me. I can block it with barrier, but even if I just took the hit the damage will be little. I will let you hit me as proof of your deed. I had decided that, but before the sword reached me it suddenly stopped. What are you trying to do to Hakan? This is Rami's scary voice. She must have rushed over once she heard the crowd. This girl can really get scary. The man is frozen looking at Rami's. Her face was that scary. The more you see her adorable face during the day, the more terrifying her changes. No, it's not what it looks like. I just tried to take the goods, but too many products dropped and I couldn't take my hands out. Didn't you do something bad before? Nice Rami's. I might fall in love with her ability to read the mood with her sharp instinct. I didn't do shit. This guy did it by itself. Hakan, did he really do nothing bad? Too bad. No. You see, Hakan says you're guilty. What are you saying? Are you going to trust a box rather than me? You should know. Of course I believe in Hakan more, she answered instantly. That's how strong her trust in me is. I'm so happy that I'll hug her if I ever grow hands. Also, I need to give more presents to this jackass. The soup's got a bit colder, but I'll crush him with the weight. Ouch! This box asshole, stop. Now that I think about it, aren't you that Gugwaru guy I'm supposed to be careful of? You must be that guy the guildmaster warned me about. Gugwaru is his name. No. Of course not. He sucks at acting. He is sweating profusely and looking away. You are practically admitting it with your act. Rami's-chan. That guy is Gugwaru, he's famous for doing shady stuff, an old man who showed his head from a cart told us. This person, he was the guy who taught his subordinates how to use me. I should take note that he's a good person. Fu-un, then I guess I don't have to hold back. She has made a pokey sound with her arm and smiled. Somehow, it was really scary. In the end he was tied up by a rope and beaten to a pulp, then he was sent to the cart. This is bad. Oi, everyone retreat. The huge one is coming this way. I saw a huge frog surrounded by fire hopping our way. Chapter 13 King Frogman. Oi. Why is the King Frogman coming this way? What the heck are the guys over there doing? I ignored the hunters who were shouting angrily, and instead observed the giant frog. In the distance I can see hunters chasing it. The frogman seems to have a height of 3 meters. 10 feet, it might even be as tall as the second floor of the mansion. It differs from a normal frogman. It doesn't have arms or legs, and is instead shaped like a normal frog. However, it's wearing a brownish armor, so it's definitely not a simple frog. How does that flame aura work? I thought one of the hunters had lit it on fire, but the frog looks fine. Is the flame the result of its power? Shit, isn't it in its rage state? We can't get near it. Ah, so the fire is in fact its own doing. It's most likely a divine gift, or something. Anything is possible for those things, just like my barrier. Every time he hops, I can feel my body shake. Even if he's 3 meters tall, his still is surprisingly heavy. I'm making observations calmly to myself, but isn't this actually dangerous? Retreat! Everyone retreat. Roon! Leave the bags. I need to do something to surprise it, and something to hinder it. If I buy some time, the hunters in the back line will be able to do something about it. Something, anything to buy time. Is there anything I can do? I frantically look through my products, but the wounded people's screams are getting louder. Ah, shit, anything. There has to be something useful among the products I bought. Wait, if I use this and do that, I can at least buy some time. How many points do I have? It's over 6,000, it's enough. First, I buy the function for selling 2-liter bottles with 1,000 points. Then I buy the new product. I changed all the items in the display to the 2-liter cola bottles. They're also ones you don't see much these days, diet colas. Other items are not needed right now. Also, so that Raymais will notice, I dropped one. What was that sound? Did it reach us? No, Raymais-chan. Hakan's body changed a little, then something dropped by itself. Nice assist, bearded man. Now notice me, Raymais. What does it mean, dropping a product in this situation? Hakan, does it perhaps have some meaning to it? Welcome. Yes, you must have some plan then. I believe in you. She put me on the ground and took the cola out. These bubbles are making poo-poo-coo sounds, that weird juice. She seems to remember the time we first met and I gave her a cola. I continue dropping them while Raymais takes them to the supply cart. Now that I think about it, I don't feel the ground shaking anymore. Did something happen? I looked over towards the King Frogman and saw some hunters were able to reach it. They were trying to engage it while dodging the fire. If it continues like this, then that frog will reach us in no time. That's why I need to do something to change the situation. And so, I bought another function, form change. My body became surrounded in light and started changing form. From a rectangle to something more like a circle. My lower body became colorful, and circle patterns were visible all over. The upper body had transparent glass with newly bought candy in every display slot. This is the Ment *S vending machine. It's a censored Mentos vending machine. Hakan became round. I dropped the candies for free. I should take it, right? Welcome. Yes. Raymais picks up the candy which is overflowing the outlet. Till this point it's been fine, but now the problem is finding a way to get her to understand. How can I communicate? I should just do what I can. The balance by inserting dash. Pay the balance by inserting dash. By inserting koi dash dot. Even though you dispense that many products, I should still insert money. Too bad. No. Please pay the balance by inserting coins. Please pay the balance by inserting dash. What do you mean? I know this isn't enough information. But I can't do anything about it. I know it's reckless of me, but please, somehow. Raymais-chan, maybe he broke. No. Hakan is trying his best to tell us something. I feel like crying right now. She has faith in me and is trying to understand me. Even if she can't understand, I won't regret anything. She believed in me to this extent. This is enough. It's more than good enough for me. This carbonated drink. Candy. Insert coin. But, that's different. This drink was the one that blasted. Just like that time. But what is this candy for? It came out even though I didn't pay the money, but I should still insert the money. No. Just little more, a little more. Notice it, please. I don't give a shit about that. Take off the rope, you asshole. I won't ever reflect on my actions. That little criminal we tied up with rope. I completely forgot about him. Shut up, you're noisy. Put something in his mouth to make him shut up. Oh, you. Then I will put this in. He got shouted at by the bearded old man. He forced the candy in his mouth. Wafa fuak. Peh, you dare push in that paper stick. It's stuck in my mouth. What is this? It's so good. It's making me thirsty. Someone, water, give me water. TCH, enjoying the taste in a situation like this. Shut up. Just let him drink this. That old man threw the cola at him, and then he poured the drink into the little criminal's mouth. Ah! Burf-roo-far! A splendid water fountain rose out of the little criminal's mouth. Ray Mize, who say this, understood everything. I see. I should insert the candy and not the money, am I right? Welcome. Yes. Once she understood what she needed to do, she gave the cola and the meant *S to everyone and briefly explained it to them. Now, let's blow that fat frog. Wasn't sure if the author intended this or not, so I just left it. Chapter 14 First Misfortune, gone. The fighting was getting more dangerous by the second. The hunters who were engaged in battle noticed us, but before they could say anything, the King Frogman dashed over to us. There was no way out, so we might as well try it. Everyone, get ready. Oh you! Everyone lined up in a straight horizontal line, and dropped the candy in the cola. In the next money, the bubbles from the bottle blasted. Aim at the eyes. The liquid blasted into the King Frogman's eyes. It looks annoyed and is trying to attack, but the intensity of the fire dropped. Seeing this as an opening, the hunters began to attack ferociously while our cola splashed its eyes. Goo. Ah, he's blinking really hard. When cola gets in your eyes it really hurts. I know how you feel. The hunters started attacking more earnestly when they saw the opening. Now that we pestered him really badly, we leave the rest to you guys. We are retreating. Let's escape. I said goodbye as we got further away from the king. Ray Mize is dodging while pulling the supply cart. Please come again. The moment it was blinded, the King Frogman was defeated, but now that I think about it, wouldn't have been easier if we just used Ray Mize's super strength to launch the cola, no, any drink at the frogman. Ah, but Ray Mize really sucks at throwing, so the hit rate would be really low. And there was no way I could communicate that to her. There I listed all possible excuses. I mean, anyone would think of some weird idea during a panic. Though it was a job well done, there must have been a better way of doing it. I should reflect on it. It worked perfectly, Tilda, right Hacken? It's all thanks to you, Hacken. I'm grateful for their compliments, but I feel conflicted. If only I could dispense anything I wanted, then I could just have take out the gas, propane, and let her throw it. It would create a blast, but I had a restriction based on whatever I bought on Earth. I've never seen a vending machine with gas as a product. I couldn't think of any other options, and there was only this. So, another thing I should reflect on is point usage. For the 2-liter and candy mode functions I used a total of 2,000. On top of that, the cola and candy cost 40 points. So, overall I spent 20-40 point. It's a good thing it wasn't any higher. Don't be reckless. I felt shivers when I saw you guys. I'm sorry, Guildmaster. Ray Mize is bowing and apologizing to the bear Guildmaster who is approaching us. If I turned off the sound, then it would look like a girl pleading for a bear not to eat her. But really, I am thankful for your help. You guys were placed in danger because of our mistake. I'm sorry. And no. We are also sorry for being reckless. The bear and the lolly were both apologizing to each other and bowing. It was a funny but heartwarming sight. There were a lot of people who were injured, but no one was crippled, so the bear Guildmaster was relieved. Everyone, thank you for your hard work. We will return home after a good rest. However, don't get careless before we reach the settlement. Bear Guildmaster's words marked the conclusion of the battle. After the battle there were no noteworthy events, and by night everyone was too tired to cook, so my sales increased. Also, the cola is becoming famous thanks to a small group of people. The people who blasted the cola during the battle drank it as a reward for their help. And, I will be sealing the meant *S for now, since I would need to change form every time and I can't sell other things in that form. After that, we camped out for another night, and late in the afternoon we finally arrived at the settlement. We thought we could rest and were feeling relieved, but smoke could be seen rising from various points in the settlement. Oi oi oi! Part of the wooden gate was destroyed. The gate might be broken, but where are the gate guards Karios and Golsu? Please be safe. What is happening? Sorry, everyone, but it looks like we'll need to work hard together again. We left the hunters who were too exhausted to fight behind, and more than half rushed into the settlement. I'm envious that they're able to move by themselves. I also want to rush in and search for the gate guards, the inn landlady, and Manani. I want to check on my regulars' safety, but I can't move by myself. I can't run or even walk. Chapter 15, Defense, EV everyone. Manani, landlady. I snapped out of my thoughts when I heard Ray Mize's voice, which sounded like she was about to cry. What am I doing feeling sad? Rami's has been together with them for a lot longer time than I have. I should be helping this person who called me friend. Let's go, come by again. Hacken? Thank, move, insert the coin. TL note, the MC connected his words and made a sound meaning, but I couldn't do it in English, so I changed the wording a little bit. I've been thinking, how can I communicate my thoughts? Though I can only say a limited amount of phrases, I thought that maybe if I combined them I might be able to have a conversation. I can say, welcome, too bad. Thank you very much. Thank you. Please come again. If you win, you get another one for free. Unlucky. You won. Please pay the balance by inserting coins, only these. Even though I can't say any word I want, I figured I could overlap them in order to form the words that I want. I set up many sentences and practiced them in my free time. Now I am able to remove unwanted words by interrupting them with another sentence, as well as change the speed in which I speak. At first I used TL, note the MC is creating sentences by overlapping each other like welcomes we with thank you. And he is connecting the sentences using Japanese words and it doesn't fit the English translation, so I couldn't come up with the way to translate it. True. If we don't move then nothing is going to change. Let's go Hacken. Let's go please insert the money. Japanese Romaji, Irish imace equals welcome, Kukawotani Ushite Kudesai equals please insert the money. And he connected by I for Irish imace and Ku for Kukotunushita Kudesai, so it reads Iku meaning let's go. I suppressed my joy at the fact that I was able to communicate. If in the future, I become able to start my phrases from the middle then I should be able to speak an even larger amount of sentences. I should practice more. When we entered the settlement, I saw that most of the tents and buildings were completely destroyed. The settlement was clearly attacked by something. When I looked down at the floor I saw a huge gutter spread everywhere. Idk. It looks as if a huge rope was tied. When I looked carefully at the other buildings, it looked like something crushed the buildings from the outside by pure force. Meaning, this must have been done by what happened to the inn? Rami's was running so fast that you wouldn't think she was carrying a vending machine. I understood her feelings, but the culprit might still be in the area. I couldn't think of a way to warn her. I should remember to prepare something I can say during a situation like this. I couldn't warn her, so I need to observe the surroundings for any trouble. 90% of the tents were destroyed. I feel like I didn't see anyone on the way to the inn. What could this mean? I hope it means that everyone evacuated. I found it. No way. This is horrible. Landlady. Manani. The scene that Rami's, who was shouting with a really miserable tone, was a half-destroyed inn. It was a shadow of the two-story building that was here previously. The roof was blown over, and there was a large hole stretching from the first floor to the second. The door was also shattered into pieces. The other parts are also so damaged that it's a miracle they hadn't fallen over yet. It looked as if any impact could crush the entire building. If this continued, then Rami's might jump into the inn. I should try and calm her. Even though we're in a situation like this, I need to stay calm and think of something to say. Please answer me, please. Is she actually dashing in? I should do something. I said the first thing that came to mind. So why bra in? Again, I don't know what this is supposed to mean. Considering Rami's reaction and the face that he said brain, maybe it means numbskull or something? That's mean, Hacken. She's mad. But, thanks to that she was able to calm down. She breathed in and out repeatedly. Sorry, Hacken. The building might break if I touched it, right? And since there was no response it means maybe they evacuated to somewhere. Welcome. Yes and no. For conversations like these, I can just use the usual phrases. It's a good thing that Rami's returned to her usual self. I skimmed my eyes over the building and saw no signs of blood. I may have a desire for that, but there is a high chance they are safe. I think he means that he wanted to find some sort of sign of them. Ito, in a situation like this, the evacuation place is, the Hunters Guild. Yeah, it was the Hunters Guild. At any rate, since the Hunters' jobs are really dangerous, they must have a sturdy building. And the guild master is bare, so the interior should be strong or else it wouldn't last long. Then, let's go, please insert the coin. It feels weird speaking like this. Oh well, I should be happy with this for now. The inn is near that gate that I've never been to. but the buildings around here look really tough. More than half of them look like they were made for defense, before. Right now, it is a desolate place littered with destroyed buildings. If I make it beyond this destroyed place, then there must be survivors, right? Welcome. Yes. While I answered her, I saw the tracks of a huge snake. I associate frogmen with snakes, since the sworn enemy of a frog is a snake. We're nearing the Hunters Guild. When we got past the half-destroyed buildings, there was a fortress. What? An invincible fortress. It was made out of some unknown shining black material with a luster to it. It looked really rough, and it had 2 floors. On the second floor there was a terrace, and on it, a barista was lined up. I'm assuming barista, but it might be a new word the author came up with, so I'm going to leave it. Each and every window is blocked, preventing anyone from entering or exiting. The door looks like it is made of metal, and just looking at it gives off the feeling of weight. The building is about as big as a school, so they could shelter at least 100 people. You see, I can analyze this calmly because of the scene before me. In front of what I'm assuming to be the Hunters Guild, is the corpse of a huge, fat, and long snake with brown scales and 2 heads. In its mouth, there was a set of vicious-looking fangs, and in its nose were narrow and long holes. Around the dead body are the hunters who came back from the subjugation, the hunters who stayed behind, and 2 gate guards. I see, Karios and Golsu are safe. My energy is leaving me, my battery won't ever die, right? What's still left to confirm is the safety of the citizens. Karios-san, Golsu-san. You 2 were safe. Reimise nears the huge snake and Karios. Ooh, it's Reimise and Hakan. It's good that you guys weren't hurt. Truly. I am fine, thank you. They worried not only about Reimise, but a vending machine like me. It's hard to express my happiness right now, so in the near future I will stock some of their favorite products. You know, that, Eto, 2 people, Reimise is asking while holding her hands in prayer. The guard smiled back. Oh, you, don't worry. The citizens are all safe. They're in the church. I see, that's great news. Reimise fell down with no power left. Phew, I feel like my battery is about to die. But really, I didn't think there was such a majestic building in the settlement. It really is unexpected. Now that I think about it, Reimise has only been here for a short while and didn't know this. People here evacuate as soon as they hear the magic alarm. We also run the moment we think we can't deal with the enemy. Cause there is a teleportation circle here. I see. With this much destruction, I thought it was impossible for everyone to survive, but there was a system like this in place. I guess it was to be expected for a settlement built in the dungeon. It seems like I underestimated this place.